So now today we'll start with a new chapter, the general equation of second degree. In general equation of second degree, first of all we must have some idea about parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. This is the standard form of parabola: y equals to x square along x-axis, and y equal to x equals to y as y b square will be along y-axis. So this is the standard form of circle: x square plus y square plus x plus by plus c types equation. This types of equation is called circle. Okay, where c is the center, minus a by 2 and minus b by 2 is the center, and x square plus y square equal to r square is the circle whose center is 0 0, that means origin, and r is the radius. Okay, and this c center will be this, and this standard equation: x square plus y square plus x plus by plus c equals to 0, and this radius can be written as square root over z square plus f square minus c. And this is the standard form of ellipse: x square by s square plus y square by b square equals to 1. And this is the standard form of hyperbola: x square by s square minus y square by b square equals to 1. This is the geometrical figure, and this is it has a big axis and a small axis. Okay, this is the y axis, and this is the along x axis. And we can classify the standard form of second degree general equation of second degree, and that means this is the standard form of conic: x square plus bxy plus cy square plus dx plus ey plus f equals to 0, where a b c d e f are constants, any numbers, any real numbers. So this is the conic. Depending on the discriminant, we can classify the general equation of second degree into 4 categories. One is circle, when discriminant is less than 0 and a coefficient of x square and coefficient of y square is equal. Okay, so this will then we get circle. But if the discriminant is less than 0 and a is not equal to c, or b doesn't equals to 0, then we get ellipse. Okay, in next example we will try to separate these types of conics from the standard form. So if discriminant equals to 0, then it will represent what? Parabola, and this a is not equal to c. And if the discriminant is greater than 0, that means positive, then it becomes hyperbola, and in that case also a is not equal to c. So there are in conics we get 4 classification. Okay, 4 types of conic here. One is circle, second is ellipse, third is parabola, and fourth is hyperbola. So the general equation of second degree, this is the conic section. Actually, what is conic? You must know from our previous. Conic means circle, ellipse, parabola, hyperbola. These 4 types. Okay. So conic means what? Actually, circle, ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola, and their geometrical depiction is this. Okay, this is the parabola, standard form of parabola, and this is the graph, and this is the circle, and this is the circle whose center is at 0 0. Okay, and another 2 conic is ellipse. This is the ellipse. This is the graph of ellipse, and this is the hyperbola. Remember it. So there are 4 types of conic. Actually, this is the hyperbola, and this is the parabola, and this is the circle. Okay, and this is the ellipse. That means if a cone can be cut in these 4 types, we get 4 types of conic. That means hyperbola, parabola, circle, and ellipse. Who is the actually 0 0 is the vertex. Remember it. And this is the pair of straight line. Remember it. This is the pair of straight line. Okay, and this is hyperbola, and this also hyperbola. So we, in polar form, if eccentricity is 1, then the curve represent a parabola. If e is less than 1, then the curve is ellipse. Okay, general equation of second degree. General equation of second degree. The standard form x square plus 2axy plus bu square plus 2zx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. This is the general equation of second degree. And this is equation 1. The equation 1 will represent a pair of straight line. A pair of straight line if the determinant consists of the coefficient of a, s, z, s, z, b, c, and this will be f. This determinant with the coefficient of this, okay, coefficient of variables and constant term will be 0. That means del equals to what will be 0. Then it will represent a pair of straight line. Again, the lines, two parallel lines, if this determinant will be 0 and discriminant ab minus a square equals to what? 0. Okay. Another condition, two perpendicular line, if this determinant will be also 0 and the coefficient of x square and coefficient of b square, coefficient of y square, sum of this sum will be 0. That means coefficient of x square and coefficient of y square sum will be 0. Then we get perpendicular, a pair of straight line, but it will be perpendicular. Now another condition will represent a circle if this determinant is not equal to 0 and the coefficients of x square and coefficient of y square will be equal, then it will represent a circle. Now another one, a parabola if this determinant will not equal to 0 and discriminant ab minus a square equals to will be 0. Now another part, an ellipse if this determinant will not equal to 0 but the discriminant will be what? Greater than 0. And at last, a hyperbola if this determinant will not equal to 0, and AB discriminant will be what? For SC equals to AB minus S square. AB minus S square is less than 0. But rectangular hyperbola if this will be same and AB minus S square is less than 0. On the other hand, another condition will be added, A plus B equals to 0. Okay, coefficient of x square and coefficient of y square, their sum A plus B will be 0. Then we get a rectangular hyperbola. So this is the actually properties of general equation of second degree. X square plus 2xy plus by square plus 2zx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So 5 items will be represent from this general equation of second degree. Okay, now the center of the conic. Now the center of conic 1, center, actually this determinant equals to 0. 0 it can be written as abc plus 2fgs minus f square minus bg square minus cs square equals to 0. So how we can find the center of this conic? The center of the conic can be written as we can find by differentiating on both sides. The center can be written as x comma x1. Suppose x1 and y1 will be the center of the conic, and this center can be written as hf minus bg divided by ab minus ac square, comma, and zh minus af divided by ab minus ac square. Remember this is the actually center of the conic. How we get this center? How we get this center? Okay, test the nature of the conic. Example 1. Test the nature of the conic given by 9x square and minus 24xy plus 16y square minus 18x minus 10y minus 101. This will be 101y 01 plus 19 equal to 0. So solution, actually we are given what? We are given 9x square minus 24xy plus 16y square minus 18x minus 01y plus 19 equals to 0. After comprising comparison with the standard form of general equation of second degree. Second degree, we get what? A equals to what? 9. B equals to what? Minus, sorry, B equals to 16. A is equals to what? A is equals to minus 12. And Z equals to what? Minus 9. And F equals to what? F equals to what? Minus 101 by 2. And C equals to 19. Okay. C equals to 19. Minus 35 156.25. That means this not equal to 0. That means this determinant formed by the coefficient of this equation, that means A is Z, is B, F, Z, F, C. It can be written as ABC plus 2FZH minus F square minus BZ square minus CH square. Just putting this comparisons coefficient, we get actually not equal to 0. Again, AB minus AC square equals to what? 0. So if the determinant is not equal to 0 and this AB minus AC square discriminant is 0, then the given conic represent what? Represent parabola, right?
This is parabola.
Parabola. Okay, now another example 2. Example to reduce the equation. Reduce the equation. This is example 2. Reduce the equations 5x square minus 24xy minus 5y square plus 4x plus 58y minus 59 equals to 0 to the standard form. Standard form. So we are given what actually? Given equation is this one. So the given, we are given 5x square minus 24xy minus 5y square plus 58y minus 59 equals to 0. This is given equation number 1. Okay. So after comparison, we can find here, after comparison with the standard form of general equation of second degree, A equals to what? 5. B equals to minus 5. A is equals to minus 12. And Z equals to what? 2. F equals to what will be? F equal to 29. And C equals to minus 59. So therefore determinant del will be what? ABC plus 2FZH minus F square minus BZ square minus CS square. This equals to, just putting the values, we get, just put 5 multiply minus 5 multiply minus 59, okay, plus 2 29 whole square minus 5, b means minus 5 and z means what? 2 square minus c minus 59 a square minus 12 whole square. So we can calculate this. 1475 minus 1392 minus 4205 plus 20 plus 8496. After calculation, we get what? 43
Sir, 4394.
4394. Good. So our determinant is not equal to 0. Okay. And which is not equal to 0. And AB minus AC square equals to what? AB minus AC square. AB means what? 5 multiply minus 5 minus 8 minus 12 whole square. This equals to what actually? Minus 25 minus 144. That means minus what? 169, right? Which is negative, okay? Less than 0. So since determinant is not equal to 0 and AB minus AC square is less than 0, so we can decide, hence the given equation,
The hyperbola.
given equation represent hyperbola. Now we have to find the standard form of this hyperbola. Let alpha beta be the center. Let alpha beta be the center of the hyperbola. Center of the hyperbola. Then, so we have del f alpha equals to 0. That means we have to differentiate equation 1 with respect to alpha. After differentiation with respect to alpha and putting x equal to alpha and y equals to beta, from the equation 1, we get what? At the center alpha beta, the equation transformed to what? Equation 1 del f del alpha equal to what will be? Tan alpha minus 24 beta plus 4 equals to 0. Or this can be represented as dividing by 2 on both sides, 5 alpha 12 beta plus 2 equals to 0. This is equation number 2. Again, del f del beta, what will be? Putting y equals to beta in equation 1 then taking partial differentiation with respect to beta, minus 24 beta, sorry, minus 24 alpha, 4 alpha minus 10 beta plus 58 equals to 0. So from this line we can write dividing by minus 2 on both sides, plus 5 beta minus dividing with 29 equals to 0. This is equation number 3. So if alpha beta be the center of the given conics, 5x square minus 24xy minus 5y square plus 4x plus 58y minus 59 equals to 0. Since alpha beta is the center, so we can replace x by alpha and y by beta. Then we get this. Now taking partial differentiation of f with respect to alpha, so we get 10 alpha minus 24 beta, and this will be constant because partial differentiation with respect to alpha, and this will be only alpha formula what will be 1, so only 4, and this will be 0, this will be 0 because partial differentiation with respect to other variable will be 0. Now similarly for with respect to beta, what will be, this will be 0, so we get minus 24 alpha, okay, minus 24 alpha, and this differentiation what will be 10 minus 10 beta, and this will be 0 with respect to beta, and this will be only 58, this will be 0 with respect to beta, partial differentiation. So from equation 2 and 3 we can solve it, okay. So equation 10 and 3 we can write actually, suppose from equation 2 and 3, we can write we can write what, suppose 5 alpha minus 12 beta plus 2 equals to 0. Another one is 12 alpha plus 5 beta minus 29 equals to 0. So by cross multiplication method, by cross multiplication method, alpha divided by what can be written as minus 12 multiply minus 29, okay, minus 12 multiply minus 29, then minus, if we take alpha, this multiply minus this multiply 2 multiply 5, this equals to beta divided by what will be, beta divided by this multiply this, that means 2 multiply 12 minus 2 multiply 12 minus 5 multiply minus 29. Again 1 divided by what will be, 1 divided by 5 multiply 5 minus 12 multiply minus 12. So from this ratio we can write alpha divided by what, 338, beta divided by what will be, this multiply minus this multiply 169, and 1 divided by this also 169. So alpha equals to what, 338 equals to 1 by 69, and beta divided by 169 and by 1 by 169. So from this alpha equals to what, 2, and beta equals to what, 1, right? So we got the center we got the center. Now shift the origin shifting the origin at the center to 1. We have to shift the origin, the given equation 1 becomes 5x square minus 24xy minus 5y square plus c1 equals to 0, where c1 equals to what will be? Formula g alpha plus f beta plus c. So just putting the values, these values, we can get the value of c. What will be the value of c? Z value what? 2 and alpha also 2. F equals to what was? 29 and beta equals to 1 plus c equals to what? Minus 59. Minus 59 and this equals to what actually? Minus 26. So this is equation number 3. So 3 becomes 5x square minus 24xy minus 5y square minus 26 equals to 0. Just putting the value of 26. This equals to 26. This is equation number what? 4. Now in order to remove the xy term, we have to remove the xy term from here. Now in order to remove the xy term, now removing xy term, removing xy term from 4, we can from 4 reduced equation is a1 x square plus b1 y square equals to 26. Just removing this xy term. We are naming this a1 x square and b1 y square equals to 26. This is equation number 5. So by invariance property, invariance property, a1 plus b1 equals to what will be? A plus b. This a plus b means what? 5 minus 5 from our standard x square coefficient and x square coefficient. This will be 0. And a1 b1 equals to ab minus a square equals to what? AB means what? 5 multiply minus 5 minus H means what? H minus 12 maybe. So this equals to minus 169. Now we have a plus b equals to 0, but to find a1 minus b1, a1 minus b1, we can write a formula for this corollary. A1 plus b1 whole square minus 4a1 b1. Okay, just using this value, root over 0 whole square minus 4 minus 169, a1 b1 values. So we get what actually, root over 6, 7, 6 or 26. So we get a1 plus b1 equals to 0 and a1 minus b1 equals to 26. So we get we can name this 6 and this 7, just adding 6 and 7, adding 2a1 equals to what, 26. So a1 equals to what will be 13, and b1 equals to, putting the value of a1, b1 equals to minus 13. Okay, so a1 equals to 13 and b1 equals to minus 13, just putting here these 5 equations. Okay, so shifting origin, we get the using invariance property, a1 equals to 13 and b1 equals to minus 13. So putting these values in equation 5, this is the required equation. So from equation 5, we get from a1 13 x square plus minus 13 x square minus 13 y square equals to what will be 26. Okay, so just putting the values of a1 and b1, we get x square minus y square equals to what, 2. So we can write as a standard form, minus y square by 2 equals to 1. Okay, x square by s square minus y square by b square equals to 1. This is the standard form of what, hyperbola. So this is the required standard form, which is the required standard form of hyperbola. So this is the result for you. Coordinate properties of ellipse with respect to the standard equation, x square by s square plus y square by b square equals to 1. This is the standard form of ellipse. Coordinate of center 0 0, coordinate of foci plus minus a is 0, coordinate of vertices plus minus a 0. Vertices means shirsha bindu. Coordinate of fits pada bindu plus minus a by e 0. Equation of major axis বৃহদক্ষ. Equation of major axis y equals to 0. Equation of minor axis ক্ষুদ্রাক্ষ. Equation of directrix দ্বিকাক্ষ সমীকরণ plus minus a by e. Equation of latus rectum plus minus a. Length of major axis twice a length of minor axis, but this is equation, remember it. But length of major axis will be twice a length of minor axis will be twice a. Length of latus rectum 2b square by a. Eccentricity formula 1 minus b square by a square. Similarly, for the hyperbola, this is the focus plus minus a b 0, and this is the vertex. Okay, vertex, and this is the foot, and this is the center. Okay, and this is the also foot for this parabola, sorry, hyperbola. So we get same formulas for hyperbola. Okay, so this is the for parabola. standard equation of parabola y square equal to 4x along x-axis. Okay, and coordinate of vertex 0 0. Coordinate of vertex what? 0, since this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis, so coordinate will be 0 0, and this is the focus a0, and conjugate focus minus a0. So focus will be, coordinate of focus will be a0. Equation of the directrix x equals to minus a, because this is the directrix, since 0 0, so this distance will be a, and this is coordinate will be minus a0. This is why equation of the directrix will be x equals to minus y. Equation of the axis will be, this is along what? X-axis, so y equals to 0. Y equals to 0. Equation of axis. Length of lattice rectum will be 4a for the parabola. To find the length and position of the axis of the conic. This is very important. So we suppose this is the x square plus 2xy plus by square equals to 1. This is the conic. Let the axis be rectangular. In this case, we get the length of the equation of a conic. The equation of axis. Equation of axis can be written as a minus 1 by r1 square into x plus sy equals to 0. And another one, a minus 1 by r2 square into x plus hy equals to 0, where the length of the corresponding semi-axis are r1 and r2. Okay, r1 and r2 are the semi-axis. Okay, now example 3. Find the position and magnitudes of the conic whose equation is x square minus 5xy plus y square plus 8x minus 20y plus 15 equals to 0. So for the given conic, we have to find out the position and magnitudes. So for the solution, let x comma y can be written as what? This is equivalent to x square minus 5xy plus y square minus 20y plus 15 equals to 0. By comparing with the standard form of general equation of second degree, here a equals to what? X square, a equals to what? 1, and b equals to what? Again 1. A is equals to what will be? C equals to 15. A is equals to what? Minus 5 by 2. Z equals to what? 4. F equals to minus 10. Okay. So the determinant consists with the coefficients of the equation will be what? A, B, C plus 2FZA minus F square minus BZ square minus CA square. Equal these values, what will be? Just putting the values 1 multiply 15 plus 2. F equals to what? Minus 10. Z value 4. A is value minus 5 by 2 minus F square means minus 10 whole square minus B means 1. Z what? 4 whole square. C means what? 15 is minus 5 by 2 whole square. Actually, these values what will be? you can calculate, you will get 21 by 4, which is not equal to 0. Again, AB minus AC square equals to what will be? AB from 1 multiply 1 minus AC equals to what? Minus 5 by 2. This equals to what will be? Minus 21 by 4, which is less than 0. Remember it. Since determinant is not equal to 0 and AB minus AC square less than 0, so the equation represents what? The given equation represents parabola. Okay, sorry, hyperbola. Hyperbola. So from the previous example, look like example, we can find let alpha beta be the center of the given equation 1. Okay, center of 1. So by partial differentiation of 1 with respect to alpha, what will be? Just putting x equals to alpha and y equals to beta, then taking partial differentiation of f with respect to alpha equals to what will be? Twice alpha minus 5 beta plus 8 equals to what will be? 0. This is equation number 2. And taking partial differentiation with respect to beta, what will be? Putting y equals to beta and x equals to alpha, then taking partial differentiation of f with respect to beta, we get minus 5 alpha plus twice beta minus 20 equals to 0. This is equation number 3. Okay, any problem? Just look like previous example. Now we have to solve these 2 and 3 for alpha beta. Solving 2 and 3, how we can solve? By cross multiplication method. By cross multiplication method, we can write alpha divided by what? Minus 5 multiply minus 20 and minus divided minus 8 multiply minus 5, 8 multiply 2. Okay, equals to beta divided by what will be? 8 multiply minus 5 minus what will be? 2 multiply minus 20 and 1 divided by what will be? Constant. 2 multiply 2 minus 5 multiply minus 5. So from this, alpha divided by what will be? Alpha divided by maybe 84. Beta divided by what will be? Minus 40 plus 40. This will be what? 0. Okay. So 1 divided by what will be? 21. Okay. So from this we get, so alpha equals to what will be? 84 divided by minus 21. This equals to what will be? Minus 4, and beta equals to 0. Therefore, the center is what? Now, so alpha beta equals to what? Minus 4, 0. Now shifting the center, shifting the origin, shift the origin at this, shifting the origin hobe, the origin to this, shifting the origin, the center minus 4, 0. We can write from equation 1, from 1, what will be? X square minus 5xy plus y square, what will be? 1. Sorry, plus c1. Plus c1 equals to what will be? 0. Where c1 equals to what? This equation number 4. Where c1 equals to what will be? Gf, g alpha plus f beta plus c. We can find this value. Z value what? Z value 4, alpha value minus 4, f value what? F value what was? F value what was? Minus 10. Okay, minus 10 multiply 0 plus c equals to what was? C equals to 15. So from this, c1 equals to, actually we get minus 16 plus 15 equals to 1. Okay, so
Minus
c1
1.
equals to 1.
So minus 1.
Yes, minus 1. Yes, this will be minus 1. Then 4, equation 4 becomes x square minus 5xy plus y square equals to 1. Okay, this is equation number 5. Just putting values of c1. Now we have to remove this xy. Okay, as the previous example. Now removing xy, here we can, here we can make it as in a standard form. A equals to 1 and b equals to also 1, coefficient of y square, and a is equals to what will be? Capital A is equals to minus 5 by 2. Just comparing with the standard form. Capital X square 2gx plus capital by square. Okay, just comparing with this. So from this standard form, we get the equation of the length of semi-axis a minus 1 by r square into b, capital B minus 1 by r square equals to ac square. Now putting the values of a, b, a's from this equation, we have to find out the value of r. Okay, so just putting the values, a equals to 1, 1 minus 1 by r square, b equals to also 1, 1 minus 1 by r square equals to ac square. AC square means what? Minus 5 by 2 whole square. So after this line, we can write the value, just multiplying this and this, we get what? 1 minus 2 by r square plus 1 by r to the power 4 equals to 25 5 by 4, or r to the power 4 will be LCM minus 2 r square plus 1 equals to 25 by 4. So from this line, we can write actually by cross multiplication. By cross multiplication, we get what? 4 r to the power 4, 8 r square plus 4, 25 r to the power 4. So we get a equation of fourth degree where the variable is r. So 25 minus 4, what will be? 21 r to the power 4 minus what will be? 8 r square plus 8 r square minus 4 equals to 0. And comparing with the quadratic equation, this can be written as quadratic in r square minus 8 plus minus 8 square minus 4 into 21 into minus 4. Okay, divided by 2 into twice a. Just comparing with this, x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. X equals to what was? Minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by what? Twice a. And here r square means what? Variable x. Just comparing with this quadratic equation. Quadratic equation you must know. Using this quadratic equation, we get this value of r square. The value of r square what will be? This will be minus 8 plus minus this value is 20 divided by what? 42. So we get two values of r here, one for plus, other for minus. So r values, first r values are first values of r minus 8 plus 20 divided by 42, and another value what will be? For negative sign. So r1 values what? 2 by 7. This r square. Okay. So r1 equals to what will be? Root over 2 by 7. And r2 equals to what will be? This will be root 2 by 3 into I. I means what? Imaginary number. Okay. From this we get actually minus 28 divided by 42. This means what? 4 divided by 9. Okay. So minus 1 means I square and 4 means 4 by 9 means root over 2 by 3. So we get actually two values of r. Therefore, this r is the length of the actually axis. Therefore, the length of transverse axis, axis and conjugate axis is given by r1 equals to what actually? 2 2r1. 2r1 means what? 2 into root over 2 by 7 and 2 into root 2 by 3 into I respectively. Okay, now we have to find out the equation of transverse axis and conjugate axis. We have to find out the equation. This is the actually length. Now the equation of transverse axis a minus 1 by r1 square into x plus y equals to 0. This is the actually standard form of transverse axis of a standard equation of conics. Just putting the values of r1 and a is etc. A means what? 1. A equals to 1. 1 by r1 square means what? 7 by 2 into x. A's value what? Minus 5 by 2 y equals to 0. From this line we get minus 5 by x minus 5 by 2x plus minus 5 by 2y equals to 0. Therefore, x plus y equals to what? 0. Now, refer to the center minus 40. Center was what was? Minus 40. So, if we shift these two if we shift this center to this, we can x will becomes what? X minus 4 and y becomes what? Y plus 0. Okay, equals to 0. That means x plus y equals to 4. This is the required equation of the axis. Sorry, x minus 4. This will be x minus minus 4. That means this will be minus 4. Okay. Again, the equation of the conjugate axis. This is the transverse axis. Again, the equation of conjugate axis. What will be the formula? A minus 1 by r2 square into x is y equals to what? Here r1 and here r2. Just putting the values, we get 1 minus 1 by r2 square. What was? 2 by 3 root over 2 by 3. So this will be 3 by 2. A means 5 by 2, y equals to 0. From this equation, we can write actually x minus y equals to 0. Now refer to the center minus 4 0. We can shift this equation to what? X minus 4 and y will be y minus 0 equals to 0. That means x minus y equals to what? 4. Okay. This will be x minus y, x minus 4, y minus 0. So x minus y equals to what?
স্যার একটু ব্রেক দেওয়া যাবে?
স্যার ক্যামেরা
Okay, now at the last slope of the
সরে গেছে।
transverse axis. Okay. Now the slope of the, we have to find out the slope of these two lines. One is this and this, two axis, equation of the axis. Slope of the transverse axis is transverse axis is m equals to tan theta, you must know. Tan theta equals to minus 1. Slope y equals to mx plus c. If we if y equals to mx plus c, if we arrange it like this, then m equals to what will be? Minus 1. Okay, this is why tan theta equals to m equals to tan theta equals to minus 1. So minus 1 in how many degree? Actually theta equals to 135 degree. From calculator you can calculate. Now slope of the conjugate axis is the m2 tan theta equals to what? Y equals to, if we arrange it, y equals to mx plus c. This is the equation number 3 and this is equation number 4. This is the first transverse axis, equation of transverse axis and equation of conjugate axis. So from this we get slope what? Tan theta equals to 1. Okay, because y m equals to what? 1. Y equals to mx plus c types. So from this theta equals to what will be? Actually 1
45 degree.
45 degree, right? Hence the equation of the transverse and conjugate axis are hence the equation of transverse and conjugate axis is given by what? X plus y plus 4 equals to 0, first number 3, and 4 is what? X minus y plus 4 equals
স্যার স্পিকার অফ হয়ে গেছে স্যার।
conjugate now hearing.
ইয়েস স্যার।
The length of transverse and conjugate axis are 2 root over 2 by 7 and 2 root over 2 by 3 I. Okay, so the direction what will be? Slope. Direction means what? Slope. And the slope of transverse and conjugate are what is 135° and 45°. So these three is our requirements from the given condition. Now another example, 5. Find the length and the center of the conic 14x square minus 4xy minus 4xy plus 11y square minus 44x minus 58y plus 71 equals to 0. Now we have to find out the length and center of the conic. First of all, we have to write the given conic to the standard form. So let solution, let f xy equivalent to what? This 14x square minus 4xy plus 11y square minus 44x minus 58y plus 71. This equals to 0. So this is equation number 1. We are writing. Now comparing with the general equation of second degree, x square plus 2xy plus by square plus 2zx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. As before example, as the previous example, we get here the coefficients are a equals to 14 and b equals to 11 and c equals to what? 71. A is equals to what will be? Minus 2 and z equals to what? Minus 22 and f equals to minus 29. So we get the value of determinant ABC 2fz is minus f square minus bz square minus c s square equals to what will be? Just putting the values, we get 14 into 11 into 71 plus 2 into f value what? Minus 29, z value minus 22, a's value minus 2, minus f square 14 minus 29 whole square minus 11 minus 22 whole square minus 71 into a's square. So after calculation from this, we get exactly minus 9,000. Okay, which is less than, which is not equal to 0. And again, AB minus AC square is discriminant equals to what? AB minus 14 multiply 11 minus 2 whole square. This equals to what will be? What will be? 150. 150, which is greater than 0. That means which is positive. Since the determinant is not equal to 0 and AB minus AC square is greater than 0. So the given equation represent what? Ellipse. Represent an ellipse. Okay. Now let the center will be center alpha beta as the previous example, center B center ellipse, center of ellipse is alpha beta. So since alpha beta is the center of this equation 1, so replacing x by alpha and y by beta, then taking partial differentiation with respect to alpha to set the condition for finding the center. That means del f del alpha equals to 0 and del f del beta will be what? 0. After solving this, we get the center actually. So by partial differentiation with respect to alpha at the center alpha beta, we get what? From equation 1 del f del alpha equals to what will be? Alpha 28 alpha minus 4 beta minus 44 equals to 0. So from this, right, dividing by 2 on both sides, we dividing by 4 on both sides, we get 7 alpha minus beta equals to minus 11 equals to 0. This is equation number 2. And del f partial differentiation of with respect to what? Beta will be what? Beta we get here minus 4 alpha minus 4 alpha minus 22 beta, then this will be 0, 44 alpha, and this will be minus 58. Okay, minus 58 equals to 0. So from this we get what? Dividing by 2 on both sides, we get minus 2 on both sides, 2 alpha minus 11 beta plus 11 beta plus 29 equals to 0. This is equation number 4. This will be plus 22 and this will be 11. Okay. So now from 2 and 3 by cross multiplication method, from 2 and 3 by cross multiplication method, the equation is what? 7 alpha minus beta minus 11 equals to 0. Another is twice alpha minus 11 beta plus 29 equals to 0. So by cross multiplication of these two, we can write alpha divided by what? 7 multiply 11 so alpha then minus 1 divided by into 29 what? Minus 29. Okay, minus 29 minus 11 what minus 121. This beta divided by what will be 11 2. That means minus 22 minus 22, then 29 multiply 7 minus 29 multiply 7. 1 divided by what will be minus 2 plus 77. Mm, from this alpha divided by we get minus 150. Beta divided by what will be
So minus 225.
225. 1 divided by what will be
Minus 75.
minus 75. Is it right?
So plus.
So we get actually 711 minus 77 and plus 2. So we get minus 75. So from this actually with alpha comma beta equals to what? This equals to the center is actually 2 comma 3. Now shift the origin. Now shifting the origin to the center 2 3, the given equation becomes what actually 14x square minus 20 minus 4xy plus 11y square plus c1 equals to 0, where c1 equals to what will be z alpha f beta plus c. Z values what was minus 22. Okay, alpha value 2 and f was what minus 29. Beta will be 3 and c what 71. Okay, so c1 values what actually minus 60. After calculation we get this value. So this is equation number what will be 4. This equation will be 4. So just putting these values we get the standard form. Putting the values c1 equals to what minus 60, we get equation 4 becomes 14x square minus 4xy plus 11y square equals to what 60. Equation number what will be this 5. Comparing with the standard form, here capital I equals to what? 14. Capital B equals to what? 11. And A is equals to what? -2. So
Sir, 14 by 16.
right. You are right. 14 by 60 হবে, right? You have to divide by 60. And this will be 11 by 60, and this will be minus 1 by 30, minus 2 by 60, or 1 by 30. Okay. That means you have to make it a standard form like this: 14 by 60 x square minus 4 by 60 xy 11 by 60 y square equals to 1, where a equals to 14 by 60, a is equals to minus 2 by 60, and a is b equals to 11 by 60. Now if we find the length of the semi-axis, length of the semi-axis, length of the semi-axis what? A minus 1 by r square into x, sorry, b minus 1 by r square equals to what? S square. Length of the semi-axis is given by this, given by the equation a minus 1 by r square, b minus 1 by r square equals to what? S square, right? So just putting these values here: 14 by 60 minus 1 by r square, and b equals to what? 11 by 60 minus 1 by r square equals to minus 2 by 60 whole square. Actually, by multiplying this and this, we get 60 by 60 divided by r4 minus 14 by r square minus 11 by r square equals to 4 by 60 minus 14 into 11 by 16 to 60. Just after multiplication we get this line. So taking LCM, we get r to the power 4 is the LCM. 60 minus 14 r square 11 r square, this equals to what? 4 minus 154 by 60. So just solving this for r, 60 minus 14, and this will be 25 r square divided by r to the power 4 equals to minus 5 by 2. So by cross multiplication we get r to the power 4 minus 6 r square minus, sorry, minus 10 r square minus 10 r square plus 24 equals to 0. Actually this is the quadratic in r square. Okay, So we can apply the formula of quadratic equation x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. And we also use the easier method, factorization method, middle term factor. So using middle term factor, we can write, and 14 means what? 6 4 the 24 minus plus 24 equals to 0. So from this this will be r to the power 4. R square will be common, r square minus 6 minus 4 r square minus 6. So r square minus 6 and r square minus 4 equals to 0. Either this equals to 0, either r square minus 6 equals to 0 or r square minus 4 equals to 0. So either r square equals to 6 or r square equals to 4. So major axis will be what? R1 equals to what will be, and minor will be what? Minor will be 2. R2 equals to what? 2. So the length of the major and minor axis is, hence the length of the major and minor axis is what? Root over 6 and 2. Okay, root over 6,
2 root over 6.
2, yes, right, 2 root over 6, 2 root over 6, right. This will be 2 root over 6. Problem, marker problem. 2 root over 6 and 4. Okay, and the center is what actually? And the center is given by what? And the center
2 and 3.
is given by 2 3. So for this for the given equation, you have to find out the length length of the major axis is 2 root over 6 and length of the minor axis is 4. So this is the required length, and center is 2, 3. If you do practice, you can, but otherwise not. So find the lengths of equations and directions of the axis of the conic. First of all, you have to compare these conics to the standard form of the general equation of second degree conic. So let here a equals to 17, b equals to 8, c equals to 33, a is equals to 6, z equals to minus 23, f equals to minus 14. First of all, the determinant will be what? Using the relation ABC, 2f z a's minus f square minus b z square minus c a's square. After putting these values, what will be the value? Just putting the values, 17 into 8 into 33 plus 2, f value what, minus 14, and z value minus 23, a's value 6 minus 17 into minus b, z value minus 23 minus 33, a's value what, 6. So after calculating, we get this what, minus 3600, again, which is not equal to 0. Okay, again ab equals ab minus s equals to this discriminant equals to what will be 17 into 8 minus 6 square. This equals to what, actually we get 100. This is the positive, which represents, since hence the equation 1, hence the equation 1, this is the equation 1, given equation 1 represent ellipse. Okay, now you can find the center by taking partial differentiation of f with respect to alpha and with respect to beta. So if let alpha beta be the center, then del f by del alpha equals to what will be 0, and del f by partial differentiation of f with respect to beta will be 0. From equation 1, just putting x equals to alpha and y equals to beta, then we can take the partial differentiation. So del f del alpha equals to what will be 34 alpha 12 beta minus 46 and del f by del beta what will be with respect to beta minus 12 alpha, sorry, plus 12 alpha 16 beta minus 28 equals to 0. This is equation number 2 and this is equation number 3. Now by solving this, we get the center alpha and beta. Now by solving as previous example, equation 2 and 3, so alpha comma beta, center will be what, solution 1 comma 1. You have to verify it whether it is true or not. Now shifting the origin, one origin to the center 1 1, given the equation 1 reduces to what, 17x square plus 12xy plus C1 equals to 0, where C1 equals to what? Z alpha plus F beta plus C. Z value what was? Minus 23, alpha means 1, and F value will be minus 14, and this also 1 plus 33. So from this C equals to, we get minus 4, and this is equation number 4. If C1 equals to minus 4, then 4, equation 4 reduces to what? 17x square plus 12xy plus 8y square minus 4 equals to 0. 7, this equals to, you can write what? 4. Dividing by 4 on both sides, 17 by 4x square, 3xy, 8 by 4 means 2y square equals to 1. And this is the equation number 5. Here comparing with the standard one, capital I equals to what? 17 by 4, capital B equals to 2, A is equals to 3 by 2. The length of the semi-axis length of semi-axis is given by what? A minus 1 by r square, B minus 1 by r square equals to what? A square. So from this 17 minus 4 minus r square and 2 minus 1 by r square equals to 3 by 2 whole square. So from this we have to solve for r square as the previous example. Okay, then we can find the values of r in where r is quadratic in r square. R is quadratic in r square. So after solving this, we get two values, 5 r square minus 4 and 5 r square minus 1 from this equals to 0. So either 5 r square equals to 4 or 5 r square minus 1 equals to 0. That means r square equals to what? 4 by 5, and here r square equals to what? 1 by 5. This is the r1 square and this is the r2 square. Major and minor considering. Considering first one is major, bigger one is major, and smaller one is minor. So length of the major axis after this line. So the length of major axis to R1 equals to what? R1 value what? 2 by root over 5. Okay. So 2 into what? 2 into 2 by root over 5. This equals to what? Actually 4 by root over 5. And the length of the minor axis to R2, what will be? 2 into 1 by root over 5. So this is the length. Now similarly you have to find out the equation of major axis. Equation of major axis. How we can find equation of major axis? Equation of major axis given by a minus 1 by r1 square into x plus is y equals to 0. A means what? 17 minus 4 1 by r1 square equals to what was? 5 by 4. 5 by 4 into x. A is value what? 3 by 2. Y. What will be the values? 17 minus 5 means what? 17 minus 5. After taking LCM 4, we get what? 12 by 4. Okay. 12 by 4 means what? Thrice x. And equals to 0. That means 6x plus thrice y equals to 0. So the equation is actually twice x plus y equals to 0. This is equation number what will be? 5. Similarly, minor axis, what will be? Minor will be what? A minus 1 by r2 square into x plus is y equals to what? 0. A means what? A means 17 by 4 minus 1 by r2 square means what? 1 by r2 square means 5. Okay. Into x. Is means 3 by 2 into y equals to 0. So from this we get what? This minus thrice x by 4 plus thrice y by 2 equals to 0. So multiplying by dividing by 3 and multiplying by 4, we get what? X minus twice y equals to 0. So this is equation number 6. From 5 the slope is. Now the slope of 5 what? First slope m1 equals to 10 theta equals to, just comparing with the y equal to mx plus c, y equal to mx plus c, we can find the slope. What will be? Minus half, right? Slope will be what? Slope will be but we have to shift the center, then we can find the slope. Now shifting the center, refer to the center to center 1 1, center 1 1. This can be written as from 5 x become x minus 1 and y become y minus 1. Okay, this equals to 0. So from this equation we can write twice x plus y minus 3 equals to 0. This is equation number 7. Similarly, from 6, we can find what? This is x minus 2 y. So shifting center, 1 1, from this shifting center 1 1, we get what actually? You can write x x minus 1 minus 2 y minus 1 equals to 0. That means x minus twice y plus 1 equals to 0. This is equation number 8. Okay. Now we can find the slope. Now we can find the slope of 7 and 8, length of the axis, equation of the major axis and minor axis. So slope of major axis, equation 7. And m1 equals to tan theta equals to what will be? Comparing with the y equal to mx plus c, what will be? Minus 2. Okay, minus 2. So from this angle will be what? Tan inverse minus 2. Okay, and slope of minor axis, equation 8. What will be? Tan theta equals to what will be? Slope what will be? Minus half. Okay, sorry, half, only half. This will be only half. Okay, in that case direction will be tan inverse half. So this is the actually direction for this. So today we have solved some some problem of general equation of second degree related to conics. Okay, the general equation of second degree, this is the standard form: x square plus 2xy plus by square plus c equals to 0. Okay, this is the standard form, and comparing with this standard form, we have solved this one. First of all, you have defined this general equation of second degree and discussed the general equation of second degree. We have discussed about different conditions. how it represents ellipse, okay, or parabola or circle or hyperbola or rectangular hyperbola, anyone. And we have tested the nature of conic, okay. Then reduce the equation to the standard form. We have learned how to reduce the equation or reduce the equation of conics to the standard form. Then we have found the position and magnitudes of the conic whose equation was this, okay. And find the lengths of the axis and center of the conics. We have solved this problem. Actually all are same problem, a little bit different, and this reduce the equation to the standard form. Actually this means what? 3 same. And find also its length, equation, direction of the axis, same direction of axis. We have solved, and that means angle we have to find out, length of the major axis from the equation of the length of major axis and minor axis. We have to find out the length of major axis and minor axis, and it will be length, and equation will be which one? Equation of major axis and equation of minor axis. Then we have find the direction comparing with the y equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope. Now find the length of the equation. At last we have solved this problem. So thanks to everybody. I hope you will do practice. Okay, best wishes for you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir.
Okay. In next week we will start another one, three-dimensional geometry. In previous 3 lectures we have finished two-dimensional geometry. So in next week we will start three-dimensional geometry. Okay, thanks to everyone.